Welcome to Eureka Math. I'm Mr. Shankel. I'm going to be helping you today with Module 3, Lesson 9. Let's get started. All right, today our job is to interpret the number line diagram shown below and write a statement about the temperature for Tuesday compared to Monday at 11 o'clock. So our first job is to decide what is the temperature at this point on Monday at 11 o'clock. Well, in order to do that, we need to see what our scale is. And our scale goes from 0 all the way up to 50. And there are some hash marks in there. So in order to decide what each of these hash marks are equal to, we need to count them. So there's 2, 3, 4. I see 5 equal spaces. And since the upper end of our interval is 50, I can find out what each space is by taking 50 and dividing it by the 5 equal spaces. And I know that each one of those spaces is 10 degrees. So let's get all this stuff out of the way. And that means that I've got 10 degrees here. This next one would be 20, and then 30, and then finally hours, which is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so there's the Monday's temperature at 11 o'clock. And then I also need to find Tuesday's temperature at 11 o'clock p.m. And in this case, we go the other direction. We're actually below 0, so I'm using a different scale now. I'm going down from 0 to negative 50. Again, there's 5 equal spaces, so I know that each one of these is worth 10. So this is going to be a negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? And then the last part of this is write a statement about the temperature for Tuesday compared to Monday. And I would just say that Tuesday's temperature is some degrees colder than Monday's temperature. And I would have to find out how many degrees colder it is. Well, there's 40 degrees up here on the positive side. That's a 40-degree temperature difference from 0 to 40. And then another 10 degrees on the negative side, right? We would go from 0 to negative 10 is another 10 degrees of change. So it's a total of 50 degrees difference. So if I'm comparing Tuesday compared to Monday, I'm going to say Tuesday is 50 degrees colder than Monday. So something like that. Tuesday is 50 degrees colder than Monday. That would be a good statement. I could also switch this around and say Monday was 50 degrees warmer than Tuesday. So either one of those would work. But that would be a statement about the comparison of temperatures between Monday and Tuesday. Let's take a look at another example. If the temperature at 11 p.m. on Wednesday is warmer than Tuesday's temperature, but still below 0, what is a possible value for the temperature at 11 o'clock on Wednesday? Okay, so Tuesday's temperature, if we go back, Tuesday's temperature was a negative 10. So let's start with Tuesday's temperature being negative 10, and we'll make ourselves a note here. Tuesday, it was negative 10. And I want to say on Wednesday, it's warmer than Tuesday, but still below 0. What's a possible temperature for Wednesday? Well, if we take a look at our number line, let's make a number line here, and we'll put negative 10 on the end, and we'll put 0 on the other end. Here's negative 10. Here's 0. What are all the possible temperatures that are below 0, but greater or warmer than Tuesday's negative 10 degrees? Well, there's lots of them. In fact, I can split this into tens so that I can get every integer. And so let me do that first. And we've got this, and so you can see there, it could be a -1, could be a -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. Any of those would be warmer than -10 and still a negative answer. But if we took this a little further, it would really be anything that is warmer than -10. For example, -9.9 is warmer than -10. -9.9926 is warmer than -10. So there's an infinite number of these decimals that we could find. It would have to be warmer than -10, but not -10, and it would also have to be colder than 0, but not 0. That's a bad circle. Let me try again. There we go. Colder than 0, but not 0. So I've used the circle to help me change and differentiate between using all of the number line and excluding 0 and -10. The circle helps me do that. And let me see, I just want to get a red. Here we go. So I'm going to highlight this. Any number in between here, from anything bigger than -10 to anything greater than 0, all of these points are possible temperatures that fit the scenario. The circle excludes 0 and it excludes -10, but anything in between there is a possible temperature. Okay? All right, that's lesson 9. We're getting really close to using less than and greater than signs in a new way. We're going to learn that soon. And just want to remind you that next Thursday will be our mid-module assessment. And that's it for lesson 9. I hope that helps. I'll see you again next time.